Who could have foreseen? Stalking means an intentional harassment
of another person that places the other person in reasonable fear for that person's safety. Harassment means knowing and intentional course of conduct directed at a specific person that seriously alarms, annoys, torments, or terrorizes that person that serves no legitimate purpose.
Course of conduct means
consisting of two or more separate acts over a period of time, however short.
Sociopath is an informal term for someone with antisocial personality disorder,
ASPD, a mental health condition that involves a chronic disregard for the rights and feelings of others. People with ASPD may lie, break laws, act impulsively, lack remorse, manipulate or treat others harshly, lack empathy, take advantage of others, have difficulty learning from mistakes, intimidate or threaten others to maintain control. ASPD is a chronic condition, meaning
There. Now we both have defined things we've been accused of. Well, only with me, there's no professional on record accusing me of such things.
she doesn't know how to make drinks either. She doesn't know what a cocktail is. She claims to be a former bartender, and then she hasn't even updated that. She claims she works at a bar now, but she's never bothered to update her about on her YouTube channel that says she's a former bartender.
So for all we know that she's bullshitting. Yeah.
It's almost like a cocktail is an umbrella term.
Well, that last part is true, and in fact, some even come with little umbrellas. But the rest of that, though, is bullshit. Nowhere, anywhere on my YouTube has it or does it say former bartender, or my Twitter, or my Facebook. And I wouldn't have ever called myself a former bartender because that's my profession, that's my trade. Even if I'm not employed, I'm still a bartender. I do have one question, though, for Cheshire. Where do you work? Did you ever work someplace? Oh, well, no, I do know of one job you had. And what happened there again? And why is it you don't work? You seem like a very able-bodied young woman. Why is it you're sponging off of your parents instead of going out into the world and getting a job, making something of yourself, gaining some sort of self-respect from somewhere other than shit-talking and YouTube? Because you really suck at that.
I know exactly where mine went. The receipts are there on the GoFundMe and in streams. It's not my fault. Erin has the fucking capacity to pay attention to something longer than fucking 30 seconds. She couldn't even listen to 1 minute of me fucking...
Well, that's only partially my fault. Okay, yeah, sure, I could do better at focusing attention on things, but it is definitely easier for me to do that when what I'm focusing on is just even remotely interesting. Receipts have been shown, and if anyone who donated wants to see the receipts if they missed it, I will gladly reach out to them in DMs and show them the receipt to those who donated. Okay, so sorry, Cheshire Mania, you don't get to ask those questions because, well, you didn't donate unless, well, there was an anonymous donation, so that might have been Mania. But I completely understand why you're asking, Cheshire. I mean, I understand what it's like. You know, if you have like visions of socialism and you live and breathe that kind of life, especially to the point where you are accepting help from your government for years until it runs out for you, then of course you're going to want to know and judge and determine where everybody else's money goes, right? Mm-hmm.
Fuck you for that. And I think so you know that, and that's why you're doing this. So that someone like me who works with Chesh gets triggered when they listen to you. You did the same fucking thing to Charla. You and Steve.
What, Manya? It's not true. I did no such thing. And you know what else I did not do? I did not push a sibling down a flight of stairs, almost killing her, and then display zero remorse about it afterward. Mm-hmm.